Salve to Scipuli. We're gonna skip through a few of the stories in stage 19 because they don't really have a lot of good practice in them. But just so that you can keep up with the story, here is a quick summary. So the first one is called Dies Festus, which means festival day. And basically, everyone in Alexandria is excited because spring is here and winter is over, and they're throwing a parade. And our little family that we met is going with Quintus to the parade. So we've got Galatea, who's the mom, Aristo, who's the dad, and then Helena, who is the daughter. And everyone is super excited. It's this great parade. There's like trumpeters and flute players and dancers and roses and all kinds of exciting things. And so when they get to the temple, which is where the parade starts, there's a huge crowd of people standing there in front of the temple. And Galatea is like, oh, don't worry about it. Like, we've got the best spot reserved. And Aristo sent our slave out this morning to save our spot for us. And we're going to have a great view. And it's all going to be awesome. Then they actually get up to the spot. And actually, there's a couple of young men who are standing in this spot that Galatea wanted to stand in. And she's like, dude, Aristo, what's up? I thought you sent a slave. And he's like, yeah, kind of forgot about that. So she gets pretty mad. And Aristo's like, come on, it's fine. Like, we'll just find another spot to stand in. And Galatea's like, nope, like, that's my spot. I want my spot. It's your fault. Get me my spot. And so she finally convinces Aristo to go up and to ask the young men to move out and let them have that spot. And they're not really excited about it. They're kind of mad, but also they think that Helena is really pretty. So they're like, okay, fine. Then the parade begins, and at first everything is fine. Galatea and Aristo and Helena are watching the parade. The young men are watching Helena. Everyone's happy. Then in the next story, Pampa, the parade continues, and now some trumpeters come by, and they're really loud, and Galatea gets mad. And she is like, those trumpets, they're so annoying, they're so loud, they're right in my ear. I hate the sound of those trumpets. And then the young men who are like right behind them are like, oh, you know what's really annoying is Galatea's voice. But the parade continues, and then the next thing is the priests, and they come with a fancy golden statue of the goddess Isis. And Galatea is like, oh, the statue's so pretty. She's wearing such a pretty dress. But I don't get my pretty dress. My pretty husband doesn't buy me pretty things. And just whining, whining, whining. And then Helena starts whining a little bit, and then Aristo is just like, oh my god, you're so annoying. My whole life is a tragedy. And then the parade continues, and the priests bring the statue down to the harbor, where they put it on the Nawis Sakra, the sacred boat. And they throw some flowers on the boat, and they say a bunch of prayers, and they put a bunch of offerings, and then they take the statue off, and they send the boat out floating. And then they carry the statue back to the temple, and that's actually the end of the parade when the statue gets back into the temple. So then everyone is making their way home, and Galatea and Aristo are walking and talking and fighting naturally, and Galatea is yelling at Aristo about all of the things that he did wrong. And then all of a sudden she's like, wait, where's Helena? And Aristo's like, pretty sure she's chilling with those young men. And Galatea's like, oh my god, it's the end of the world. Like, they're gonna make her cry, and they're chasing my beautiful little girl. And Aristo is like, hate to break it to you, pretty sure she's actually chasing them. And that's the end of the story. Well,